late game. Some guys just beat
Invest
kills.
in your lane.
Yeah.
Why not? It's safe.
Yeah, you're pretty much, there's no blowback, you know. The interest always builds up. Because, you know, if you do feed him a lot of gold, he'll get more kills off your teammates and be worth even more gold next time.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're really actually, it accelerates itself. It's basically compounding
And then
interest.
you can get assists off of that.
Yeah, there's so much more gold to be had there.
Tons of gold. And teleporting bears.
Always
This
going to
is
happen.
absolutely a fantasy world right now for everybody here. We do have everybody going towards Baron. It seems like they're going to kind of dance this one out. Wards around. We do have an Oracle, I believe that was on Lycaeus. I don't see one on Tiger yet. No, actually Aborn. So Aborn is going to be the Oracle bearer right now. It looks like they're going to walk past that. No, they finally see it. It's like,
The
yeah,
Oracle bearer. Oh, light binding. Oh, good jukes there for Slur Q. Going to be okay. Still a 5-kill lead, 5,000 gold as well. Still, this game is neck and neck. You saw these last few fights go very, very closely. Light binding again, just barely misses there. Singularity not going to slow anyone either. It looks like everyone's getting ready for some next major fights pretty soon. Soda waiting around. There we go. Clears off a ward. And, wow. Yeah, Riot got to get a dragon for themselves.
Dropping very fast there. Looks like the initiation comes in on Juarez, and it's not going to be too much. Like Kea says, I want into this fight. Lux ulti comes out. A lot of damage on the Tiger. Udyr, or Pantheon rather, will fall. Udyr is the next focus with that exhaust down. Not enough damage from True Shot Barrage, but Valentine still staying in this fight. The Arcane Shift able to pick up the kill onto Panic, and now they are kiting the other direction. They were on the other side of the fight. Now they've switched to this side, pushing Juarez back. Now getting caught. Very nice job by Lux. He's got a blinded Singularity there. And they're going to continue to push these guys away. Now once again on the forehand of the fight, Lurvig still doing damage. Rise with that blue buff, having Janna there to keep him shielded, has been doing so much damage. That Horson out of mana and Juarez out of HP. These guys are not ready to fight, and it looks like the chase has ended. Chinook versus Reeves, but he's going to be found by Lurvig.
Oh, that's
with the dodge. Goes for the ultimate, and he just misses. This will be a fast one for them in the 2v1. Lux goes down, and it looks like it was a really back and forth there. Dragon was had by Riot team, so they did come out on top of that.
Yet still 5 kills to trade on both sides, but this Rise getting really, really farmed. He's getting invested. You know, he's going to be worth a lot of gold, and but until then, he's going to be doing a lot of damage to Team Riot, and you got to wonder, is that investment, you know, kind of poor? Will it turn on you? Will it start killing off all your teammates? It's a scary place to be. Rise actually got to refresh his Golem buff from those kills earlier, and so he's in a very, very scary place there. Team Riot's not going to like bet against that Rise.
And you got to be careful. If that's a buff transfer, the interest rate goes way up.
Yeah, of course. So, you know, again, that Rise is getting more and more scary, getting pretty rich.
Trying to get a knockdown on wards. Now, interesting thing, somebody brought up to me once, they said, hey, what if you place a ward down and do damage to it? You should take a minute off.
I don't know. It's a different kind of situation. I mean, I could see it, right? Like, that could be a thing, but I don't know. I'm okay with ward less than 2 minutes regardless. You can still kill at drop if you get it.
Of course. It's like a little bit of pressure here from Chinook in middle. Trying to throw out some bindings, some singularities, doing what he can to continue that huge damage. He went straight for a Void Staff. Already knew he is really ahead of the game here. Actually, Lycaeus, level 15 right now. Wow. Chinook getting caught out again. He is an expert at being in the wrong position.
Yeah, he's got the most deaths on his team. Is really, really investing in that world team lineup. Slur Q, you know, 13 of their, 6 of their 13 kills. Chinook has given those away, so you know, he's really being a big force there. But a good job though, Warwick and Volibear. You know, it takes a bear to kill a Baron, and indeed it worked.
Yeah, they were able to get in there both with ultimate attack speed right now.
Baron.
Yes.
Sorry, I just needed to say that.
Panic going down. Crescendo comes out from Eborson, and it looks like Lycaeus will drop in an instant there. Everybody getting a little bit of gold on that one. Looks like the community team is very happy to be coming back on this one. They do have quite a wave coming in that's going to give them vision. Dragon is down, but it looks like they may start to head up top. They do see that Baron has been taken, so they're going to clear buffs now. They see that they have some good waves on both sides of the map, except for bottom, so I guess that's going to be mid and top, not both sides. It looks like Ezreal will be the one to pick up that top. And Horson just trying to clear out these wards here on Sona as they make their way through the jungle. Really grab up all this experience and gold until the next 5-on-5.
Yep, we're going to see. They're going to wait for the last respawns. Lycaeus dying a couple times in a row in these last few fights, going for even more magic damage, grabbing that Malady into his lineup. So, by going for those boots of swiftness earlier on and getting the Malady now, he's actually sidetracked his durability build for a while. So he's actually become much more squishy compared to what you normally see on Warwick. So it's going to be a little bit of a scary situation for him. Pantheon. Okay, looks like the Golem buff went over to Udyr there. But Warwick is one of the only few melees on that team Riot lineup, and he needs to get himself some more durability pretty soon to turn himself into a tank if he needs to be that.
Yeah, looking at the enemy team, you don't see one Mertrez and then a Negatron.
Yeah.
It was kind of built that the Negatron was actually built into the Banshees, which somebody else just bought a Negatron. Udyr did, Hanksor. So did he really need that Malady to shred more magic resistance?
Well, it'll always help. Of course, he's going to amplify his own damage there. He does mostly magic. He's also going to help out Lux a little bit. So, it's not the end of the world to build that kind of item. And additionally, it deals damage itself, right? He's going to land a lot of auto attacks. He's going to land that ultimate, which will land another 5 itself. So he is empowering himself to deal a bunch of damage. But yeah, being durable is kind of the number one rule there for Warwick. The longer you're alive, the more you can land those basic attacks. So, but if he can survive those fights, it will be a lot of damage and it will help for him.
Definitely happy to jump in here now with that Thornmail. Definitely not going to be jumping onto that Banshee's Veil of Lurvig until they break it. Possibly that Ezreal as well. That Thornmail coming into play as Ezreal jumps out of that suppression and he's going to start attacking Warwick, and it will hurt him quite a bit. We do have the Warmogs onto Volibear, not something you usually want to see. He is going to be very hard to take down. It's really just the amount of sheer power you can put out, whether you have the magic or armor penetration or magic penetration now, does not matter. You have to be able to get that HP bar down to 0, and it's going to be very tough.
Yeah, so we'll see. The team fights, I think, can be really strong in both cases. Team Riot has a lot of area of effect. They've got, the Lux can kind of hit everyone all at once. Same with Graves, same with Volibear, same with Sona. Only Warwick is really the only really single target champion there on Team Riot, whereas the flip side is really true for Slayer Q. They've got just a lot of single target burn down. You've got Rise, who goes after one guy. Udyr does the same. Pantheon, Ezreal, all do the same kind of thing. So you're really aiming at a single target team versus an area of effect team. And we'll see how that happens here as we get into this fight there. A nice amount of crowd control hitting up there onto that Udyr, getting him down about 1/4 of his health. And they're still not pushing onto this turret. Pretty easy there for Graves, Lux, and Sona to all kind of hit that turret down to 1/4 health. They're still actually poking a fair amount there. They're going to go in one more time. More combo going off, and they will pick up Janna. Lycaeus now in the front. This Warwick taking a full set, and so many stuns coming out there. The area effect from Sona is so very strong. They picked up one more kill. Now only 2 alive. Lycaeus going to chase in there. One more hit to go, and he will get that off of the Shirelias coming out from Sona. And now one last kill, and they will dive down and pick up Pantheon. Team Riot picking up an ace right there. And I'm sorry, guys, in the audience, but it looks like the Riot team doing a very good job right now.
Yeah, it looks like Riot wants to bring this back to 1-1 with their games on the community. The community was able to take that first game yesterday. So we'll have to see if Riot, with this composition, Janook doing a little bit of the carrying here, although Lux did bring a big backpack to this game.
Yeah, absolutely. So much ability power being built on that champion. 12 of the team's 22 kills, but 6 of the team's 14 deaths. So his ratio is doing very, very well. He's 2-to-1 on kills to death. Yep. He's got a number of assists still. He's been part of 20 of his team's 22 kills, definitely being omnipresent. And, he's been, part of 6 of his team's 14 deaths. So, being present kind of everywhere. And, overall doing a very good job.
And they may be happy to stay here. Lycaeus' ultimate just coming back up. Nice grab there by Janook. Able to just quickly blind shot that one over as you saw him leaving lane. Looks like they're going to push this one out. Super Minions now forced down middle lane. They are going to be able to go for that top open inhibitor. Dragon is up. I believe Baron has worn off quite a while ago, so we'll see that in about 2 minutes here. There they are going to grab that. More than happy to farm on either side. Lycaeus in a bad position right now. Udyr could find him. They don't really see him yet. Pantheon says, yeah, he's there. Udyr from the other side. It does not look good for Lycaeus. He will most likely go down in this situation. There's just too much CC for him to get away on this, and it is going to be a 3-kill there. Rise and Pantheon both picking up a little bit of gold on that as Udyr gets the kill.